Yes, lads and ladies, how's it going? Max here, and welcome back to another video on my channel. Yes, it has been a while, and I know a few of you have been wondering where I have been. Not going to lie to you, having a little bit of a break, and obviously football season coming to an end. There hasn't really been much to speak about other than Spurs' new signings like Doherty and, you know, the rest of the gang. It's looking bright. I'm looking forward to another season and a full season under Jose Mourinho, or Jose, should I say. And the reason I say that is because the Amazon documentary was released last night at midnight on Amazon Prime. 3 episodes are available for everyone to watch, and I'm going to give you guys a quick reaction to the first episode, which I saw last night. I haven't actually watched the other 2, so please do not leave any spoilers. I'm going to have to crack on and watch them as soon as possible, because I'm sure there's going to be many spoilers over on Twitter, Instagram and every social media platform. If you're not following me over on Instagram, please do so. I'm nearly at 10,000 over there, which would be absolutely amazing if I could get some of you to join. I don't even know what I call it, the extra army, I don't know. Let's just get me to 10k followers, basically. I've just recently done a Tottenham shirt giveaway, which Tegan over in Northern Ireland won the Spurs shirt, so I'm waiting to hear when that arrives. And if you're following me over on Instagram, they're the sort of things you can look forward to. Hopefully in the future I will be doing another one, don't see why not. But anyway, first episode, all or nothing, Tottenham Hotspur, and I tell you what, the intro, the first minute was so emotional. You could feel the ups, the downs, the heartbreaks, the wonderful moments, all in the first minute, and I think they've done absolutely brilliant to capture it. I was literally watching it there, laying in bed last night, and I kid you not, my heart was pounding. I was like, this is going to be brilliant. This is going to be a great watch. It doesn't matter if we haven't got a trophy to look forward to at the end of it. It gives you a massive insight behind the scenes, shows you what the team's like, the character building, the management, the staff, the training facilities, how they eat, the way they talk behind the cameras, and it gives you a massive insight as a fan, as someone that doesn't get to obviously go and sit next to Dele Alli while he's eating his Cheerios for breakfast. He's probably not eating Cheerios, but I've wrote a few notes down just so I can quickly recap, and if you haven't seen it, please do head over there and check it out. It's definitely worth the watch. Obviously I don't want to spoil it for anyone, so if you are watching this and haven't seen it, please go and watch it before you actually watch this video, because there's going to be a few little spoilers that I obviously do put out there. So first things first, everyone obviously knows the sacking of Maurizio Pochettino is mentioned very early on, and he doesn't really get limelight as much as you'd think. It's literally very throat cut, very straight to the point. It's just a little cutscene. Maurizio Pochettino has been sacked, that sort of things. Not that it's a laughing matter. Obviously 5.5 years at the club, I believe. Maurizio, he took us to that height of the Champions League semi-final, which we had to relive during the first episode, and honestly you get to see the players' feelings, and there's players like Lucas, Sissoko, Son, and they're gobsmacked. They don't really know how to describe the feeling of getting there, so that was really emotional to watch that back. And then literally straight cut after that, Jose, or Jose, or I don't know how you actually pronounce his name, but during the actual episode he actually does say, and I'm pretty sure he says Jose. He says he doesn't want to call players the wrong names. He's saying players like Kyle Walker-Peters, he's like, I don't want to call you that because obviously your name's too long. He was like, it's too long for me. Jose or Jose, I just call him Jose. I don't really know, I always forget, to be honest, but the guy is just absolutely brilliant. He opens up on a whole new level. You see him just sitting there when he's first appointed, and the Man United are talking about him, or the pundits in the Sky Sports studio are talking about him, and the news reporters, and he actually goes and turns the telly off and tells them to F off, and then goes and sits back down. I mean, he's such a character. It's you kind of expect it with him. You expect it with him as well, just because obviously his past, he's been to all these big clubs, and wherever he's been, he's won trophies, and that's what he wants to implement at Tottenham Hotspur. He's straight to the point as well of sitting Harry Kane down in his manager's office and just saying, look, I can see you. I can see you're Mr. Tottenham Hotspur. I can take you to the next level if you believe in me. And Kane sat there listening. I mean, why wouldn't you listen to him? He's a born leader, Mourinho. And Kane is a born leader at Tottenham Hotspur. And we need to bring him some trophies. We need to bring him. He's got all the personal accolades to add to his collection, but he needs a trophy. And if there's someone that we have to believe in to get him that, it's going to be Mourinho. Mourinho is the man, and I promise I cannot. Everyone that tells me, "Oh, I'm not looking forward to Mourinho," and all of these other clubs saying Mourinho is going to bring you down. No, he won't. You've seen what he can do. Honestly, watching that first episode just made me fall in love with Tottenham Hotspur all over again. Honestly, the guy's going to take us to new heights. It was also quite funny when Mourinho got told by his assistant that Sissoko is one of the main characters in the dressing room who fires everyone up, and Mourinho was like, that was his first. That was like what he actually said. He didn't, and it just skipped to another scene. It's like everyone knows Sissoko's brilliant. Yeah, he's a bit clumsy. He's a bit like a daddy long legs on the pitch, not knowing what to do with it. But behind the scenes and obviously in the dressing room, players like Sissoko and obviously Kane, you've probably seen clips of Kane in the dressing room effing and blinding at everyone before a football match, especially that West Ham game, which was at the end of the episode when we obviously went and beat them 3-2. We should have ended up cruising that game. We were 3-0 up at just after half time in that game, but just in the dressing room, Kane was like, "You've got to effing do this, we're going to go for it," and it was a completely new insider, because everyone's used to this Mr. Nice Guy, Mr. Harry Kane. You never see him even say the word, like, shit or crap. Like, he's just straight to the point. He was like, "We're effing doing this, come on lads, up the boys," basically. Go out there and show us what we're made of. And that's exactly what the fans want to be seeing. We don't see that. We just think, oh, they're just having a little chill, or having a little, I don't know, starburst or something before a game. But no, you can see they're fired up for it, and that is exactly what you want to be seeing at Tottenham. And another moment that caught my eye was when they sat down and were talking about tactics, and he was announcing his starting 11, and he was saying, "Look, if I don't think you're good enough, I will let you know." It's like, he's not going to beat around the bush. He's not going to put you on the bench. He's going to let you know. But what he did say is, just because I've left you out of the starting lineup does not mean that you are not part of my plans. That does not mean you're not going to be featured in weeks to come. If you put the work in, I will notice it. And that is exactly what you want to see. It's man management. It's like, if you're showing your worth and you're showing you want to be fighting for the place in the team, then you're going to be in the starting lineup. That's why people like Eric Dyer are fighting and getting places in starting lineups, because they're showing they want to be at this football club. When you have fans who don't see what's going on behind the scenes, when you've got Eric Dyer putting in 110% every training session, and players like Dele Alli who aren't. The fans love Dele Alli, but if he's not putting in the shifts in training, then why should he be always, Dele Alli's got to start, Dele Alli's got to start? No. You need to be working in training to guarantee, to make yourself worth a starting lineup position. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me what your thoughts on all of that are. Is Jose being a bit, or Jose, is he being a bit too harsh on the players? I don't think so. I think it was a massive insight, absolutely unbelievable first episode. I've gone through all of my little notes that I've wrote down, and to be honest, they were the key points for me. If I have missed anything, don't be afraid to drop a comment. Let me know your thoughts. If you want to see another one of these for episode 2 and 3, by all means, I'll happily do so. I will be, hopefully, you know, I'm not going to make any promises, but more content is to come. See you guys soon.